Okay, what would you say if I said the golf swing is simple, all right? Actually be able to swing the golf club consistently and accurately and hit the ball where you want it to go consistently all the time is actually an easy task to do. Well, it's about setting the right tasks and don't get too overcomplicated with it. As you've probably been seeing on other videos and other instructional tips and bits and bobs across the whole of social media, I want to show you the simple way to think about the task that's needed and then and try to apply that to you to help you improve your game. So come on, let's go do it. Okay, so how can we simplify the golf swing? All right, the golf swing, it's in the way that I've seen it now and the way that I've been shown it by my coach Mike Malaska at malaskagolf.com is it's a series of circles. All right, the golf swing is a series of circles, and the golf swing is made up of a lot of different natural forces that are surround us. Okay, and that can be momentum, gravity, inertias, and so on. And we can utilize those forces easily without any complication because you can naturally feel it by doing other sports. It's about utilizing those and creating what we call circles. All right, the golf swing, this is the task. This is what I want you to try to ingrain into your heads, that the golf swing is made up of circles, and it's 3 circles. All right, the golf club is made up of the club head swinging on a circle. Okay, so the golf club swings on a circular movement around my body, so you know it swings in a circle and a circle. All right, my hands and arms, they also swing in a circle around my body. Okay, so they swing in a circle, and we have to try and connect them up. My body also works in a circle. Okay, I want to try and turn and rotate the body in a circular motion. I don't want to be swaying to the sides because I break that circle up. So the golf swing is a circle, and we've got to try and match those circles up, and that's what I want you to try and feel. So you know, as the club's going back, I'm matching the circles up. As I take my hands and arms away, my shoulders are turning. Okay, but I'm turning in a circle. And learning to swing the golf club in circles is a real key fundamental to the golf swing. And if you can understand it, see it in your head and in your mind, and almost feel it, then you get a much clearer understanding and simplify the whole golf swing down. It's when we start seeing golfers, for example, you gotta swing down the line, or you have to take the club head back in a straight line and swing through in a straight line. It's not about lines. The golf swing is circles. Okay, and because we're standing to the side of the ball, it's on an angular circle around me. All right, you can almost picture a big hula hoop around me, or a wheel, a Ferris wheel, whatever you want to call it. But the golf swing is or the golf club swings on a circle. And yes, we want to match those circles up, because if my circle comes this way, for example, with my iron, so if it goes around this way and that way, the circle doesn't match. Okay, we want to try and keep it on a fairly similar circle coming back and on the way through. And it's really important that you practice and understand that circle. Now, the best way to feel the golf swing, if you've got this, if you have anything like this, or I've got my kids' kicky football thing. Basically, the golf swing is a circle, and the forces show up when you do this. Now, I've done videos on this before, but it's well worth me keep banging on this drum. But if I swing this around my body, okay, I'm creating a circle, and my arm and my hand, okay, if you can picture the ball is the club head, okay, and the string is probably my hands and my arms. But if you can see, my hand is working to offset those forces, okay, and that's really important that you understand. This is how you can feel the golf swing. All right, this is the golf swing here. So I'm using my hand here to redirect momentum, okay, because momentum is a straight line force. If I didn't do that, the object that swings around you would go off in a straight line. Okay, it would go off straight. I have to use my hand to redirect it. Okay, and that's what you're doing with your body. That's what the body does, is it redirects momentum. Okay, so as the object's coming around me here, I'm pushing away to direct it around me in a circle. If I didn't and I carried on going this way, the club head would go off in a circle, okay, or go off in a straight line. And that's really important you understand that, because if I'm bringing it around me here, if I'm swinging around here, it's going to swing around me in a circle, especially on the follow through. Okay, and I'm using my hips to push back away from the ball. Okay, away from the ball to redirect that momentum of the club head going around me. All right, and that's really important you understand that. The best sport to watch when doing this is hammer throwers. Okay, you know, when a hammer throw, when they start it, yeah, I haven't got a room here to do it, but when they start it, they swing the thing over the head, and then they push away, and then they push away, and as it comes around them, they're pushing away to redirect momentum. Okay, and that's really important you understand that, and it's a great feeling to have. Now, you can take something heavy to feel this, but you could swing a golf club around your body and just push away, and you can feel that momentum being utilized, and all that speed and power, you can hear it through the swing as you're doing this. So it's about simplifying your thoughts, okay, and simplifying the picture that you're seeing of the golf swing. Okay, the golf swing it's not a series of positions and so on. And I know people teach positions and say you've got to be P1 and P2 and all this business. It's a series of movements and putting these circles together. It's a series of athleticism in the swing that we really want. And that was a big difference to me, because I worked on positions when I was younger, you know, swinging to here and getting into these positions and so on, but the swing was never athletic enough. Okay, it needs to be dynamic, and this is why you see golfers on the tour, you know, they have odd swings. Some of them, you know, some of them swing up here and across and so on and so forth, you know, but yet they still manage to get the golf ball online at the target and at speed, because they found their circles and they've matched them up. All right, and it's really important you understand that. All right, so learning to swing in circles is key, and having that image and that picture of circles is vital. All right, and it's really, really important that you get that feeling of how you're controlling the momentum of the club head as you swing back and through. Okay, I can really feel momentum working correctly, and it's important that you practice this as much as you possibly can, and get a ball on the end of a string, and just feel that momentum. So back and through, I can really feel the club head swinging around me in a circle, as opposed to swinging, you know, in contorted lines, and that's really what I want is to get across today, is get the club head swinging in a circle. Picture that circle, keep the circle centered. Okay, I'm trying to stay fairly central here when I do this. I've got my grip, my stance all correct, but basically from here I'm just trying to swing the club head around me in a circle. Okay, I'm allowing the circle to be completed. Probably more so important on the follow through as well, because we see so many golfers swinging this way in order to try and fix a slice, that they end up steering the club down the line and they end up pushing it out to the right hand side. Allow the club head to work in a circle around you, so it works in an arc. All right, and allow that to happen. Don't fight it. Allow that to sort of work. So just in my head, I've got this vision now of the club head swinging around me in a circle, and that's what I'm really working on. And I'm trying to blend those circles together, and that's something that we see a lot of golfers struggle with. You know, you talk about timing and connection, but that's really what we're after. We're trying to blend those circles together. You can see somebody, I can do a soft look at somebody from a distance on a range, and you can see if somebody's circles are out. That could be that their lower body is moving this way, or the arms are coming first. You can see the circles are out. Whereas if you picture a circle around somebody, you can actually see that working correctly. You know, I can see if I go from here and this way, my circle's way out, and you can see that with people on the golf swing. A lot of it's because they're trying to get into positions and they're not feeling the motion of the swing. Right? They're not allowing it to swing around themselves, and that's really, really important that you feel that. So try to picture that circle and try to complete that circle. If you can do that, I promise you, you'll hit the ball a lot better, and it'll be a lot simpler to perform. A great way to feel this is to literally do baseball style swings, to be fair, but just with your arms out in front of you like so. all right? And just hold the club out in front like this, and then just make a series of swings around you. And you'll feel how everything matches up, okay? And I'm just feeling how my body is working in sync with my hands and arms. I can feel how my arms should work and how everything should swing around me, okay? Remember, my arm circle or my hand circle is a smaller circle than the club head circle. My club head circle swings out. This one swings a lot closer towards me, all right? So just feel that motion. Now I can start to angle it down and feel the same motion. Okay, I can feel everything working around me. And I can start to lower it down even more and around me, and I'm completing that circle to the point where then once I've done that a few times, I can then step up and then just hit a shot. Okay, where I can feel it swinging around me, and that's really the key point to all this. So there we have it. So it's really important, okay, and just remember this, a repeating swing circle is golf's fundamental skill, all right? If you can turn and keep everything turning in circles, you will be a more consistent, a more skilled golfer than probably anybody else in your club, all right? So learning to swing the club in circles and understanding the circles and how they work and how you offset the forces and momentum in the golf swing to create that circle is really, really key, and it's really important that you understand that, okay? It's one of golf's fundamentals, as I said earlier, okay? So it's more of a swing concept video today than more of an instructional piece. The baseball style swings or swinging the club around you and a more level, a more level plane really helps you to feel that and understand that. But hopefully that's helped you a lot, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit something from that and understand that the golf swing is actually, try to think of it as a simpler task as opposed to being a series of very complicated movements. And now that you throw in all these big words at you of external rotations and flexions and extensions and so on. No, it's not as hard as that. It's rotation back and through circles. Think of circles, all right? Please, thank you again for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. I know over 80% of you aren't subscribing, so please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification button as well. I'm trying to bring you a video every single week. I hope you enjoy the content. You can contribute as well. Send me messages. I'm available on Instagrams or Facebooks. Send me a message if there's anything you want to see or you have any questions about your own golf game and you want me to answer it. More than happy to do so. Please also watch out on my social medias. I've got a huge announcement to make as I'll be partnering up with somebody soon, and it's going to be massive, okay, for me, and hopefully we can benefit each other. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next week.